Hello everybody, how you all doing today? And today I will be talking about Euros. And yes, the nation that always seems to disappoint, England. Oh, but I called it before the match, I called it. Despite how undefeated England were during the season, I just seem to think I knew Italy were going to win the Euros or World Cup at some point. I knew it had to be their time, but I didn't think it was going to be this season. And yet, Italy deserved it thoroughly. And I was a bit disappointed because I expected England to do a little bit better when they scored in the second minute from Luke Shaw. Technically, it was just over a minute, and we just didn't really seem to kick away from there. Yeah, I cheered, but this is why I'm not a fan of international football because it doesn't really. There was a bit of drama, of course there is in every football match, there is in every tournament, but it doesn't whet my appetite. It doesn't go on for that long. And when we scored, I'm thinking to myself, okay, here we go. England might score like another two, three more. But people were forgetting that, especially the majority of people, the friends I was talking to, most of them said, oh, it's coming home. Football's coming home. We're going to beat Italy, yes. But I was like, steady on. You know, Italy on a 33 game unbeaten streak. And to me, that means that they're tough to beat. And not even England because they scored in the second minute. They just defended it. You can't do that. I knew that was the only game where England had to go forward a bit more and attack a bit more. Forget about the defence. As Ferguson would say, just score the goals. Forget about the defence. You're not playing against someone like, Ukraine or Czech Republic that you can get away with defending like that. And yet, England may have beaten Germany. Okay, I did think Germany were going to win. But in reality, that was just for pride. And yeah, we beat Germany. That's fantastic for us. That's great. That doesn't really count for anything. We just done it for pride. And Ukraine was probably the easiest game we were gonna have. And I don't think England were that good this season. I think England are probably the most overrated team so far that I've ever seen. We just give them too much praise wherever they go. If they get to their quarters, we praise them. Semis, we praise them. But you can't forget that we don't win anything. You don't win anything by getting to semis or just getting to a final or getting beat in the final. And to me, if Germany had a better season, they would have beaten England because I'm looking at England. Yeah, Czech Republic, they comfortable won the winners. Scotland could have beaten us. Let's not forget. Scotland had the best result against England. That's Scotland. It's, and Switzerland as well. They did kind of want to get to where they were. It's a shame. It's a shame it couldn't be France versus Spain in that match. But it is what it is. And in the penalty shootout, when Pickford made that last penalty save, I thought, it could turn around. England could do it. And I was thinking to myself, finally, England could become exciting for a change. I could finally be interested about England. But again, they just continue to disappoint. And they're a bunch of bottlers. And people call me harsh. And I was thinking realistically, it wasn't harsh at all. What I was thinking, it was almost like people had too much high hopes. And Gareth Southgate, I saw a title on a YouTube video saying Gareth Southgate was proud of his players. Me as a manager, if I was in a final and we lost it, I would never praise my players. I'll be going down on them. I'll be tearing them apart saying, you bottled it. You could have your only chance of winning this competition and you blew it. Yeah, England might win the next 10, 20 years. Who knows? We don't know. But German fans wouldn't react like that. Spanish fans wouldn't react like that. Italian fans wouldn't react like that. And they're used to winning this competition. Same with the World Cup, they're used to winning it and they still get torn apart. They can say better luck next time. This was our only opportunity here, and we'll never get this opportunity again until another 10 years. Again, people, and yeah, Saka, received abuse, and that is bad. Abuse is bad. You just got to go on with it and move on. And it wasn't on, but I called it before the match. I said 1-1. Ask anybody. I said 1-1 before a ball was kicked. I knew when England scored, I thought, you know what? Italy will not go down again here. They won't allow that to happen. Yeah, England in extra time was better, and Italy were better in the second half. I'm surprised they didn't just kill the game off straight away. England's defense couldn't live with them, and the whole of England, yeah, it's disappointing. And I would love England to win, but now it's just gone back to being disappointed. Like, even when we got to the semis, people were cheering them on. You're actually mocking the England squad, because you're basically saying, yes, we got to a final. You're basically saying that's all we could manage. Me, I find it quite, frustrating and kind of sad that we have to cheer on our international team that gets the finals because they don't often get to a final. That's no excuse. You're at a final to win, not to lose it. And I'm not being harsh. That is exactly how it is. It's how it should be. You get to a final, you win. People act like we were playing San Marino in the final. You can't forget we were playing Italy. They won 33 games unbeaten. That is a record for something. I don't know what international team holds a better record than that or equals that, but that means that they deserved it. They would have been astonishing to watch. They're better defensively than England, and people. I might get a lot of hate for what I'm saying, but it's the truth right there. And roll on to the Premier League season, huh? The La Liga, the Serie A. That's the real football right there, not the internationals. The international football is more. You only get interested in that if Germany or Brazil or Argentina or the big international teams win a World Cup or Euros. That's when you become fully interested in it, because those teams make it enjoyable. England had this only opportunity here and they blew it as usual. They're bottless. And especially against Denmark, they were very lucky against Denmark as well. They had a good free kick. Yeah, England won it, but you can't forget that our equaliser was an own goal. It was a rebound. It was a bit of luck, and we would have lost that game 1-0. Same with going to extra time. Kane had a penalty that was saved, but he put on the rebound. Now, if we would have went straight to penalties against Denmark, I think Denmark would have won. And in a way, it would have been really deserved. And it would have been hard to call because Denmark's a better team than England. And to be fair, England made the most of their luck then. And yeah, extra time against Denmark, we were good. So I'm just trying to analyse, And yeah, Portugal disappointing too, But it's better from them, despite them being a reigning champions before Italy won it last night. And yeah, and the atmosphere was huge, And they say football's coming on. Well, technically, football was already at home for us because the majority of our games was at Wembley. So technically, football did actually come home, but not the trophy. And this is why I don't take note of the England team. This is why I don't rate them highly. I think they're very overrated. I think the old England team was better. You had Gerrard, you had Lampard, you had Rooney, you had Shearer, you had Ferdinand. But this England team now, yeah, the previous England team back then had more physicality, just as much as quality. This, you can say they have pace and quality, but the only person that's actually saved our lives here is Sterling. If it wasn't for him, I think we wouldn't be scoring any goals. Yeah, you can say that, Shaw scored last night, Kane scored twice or 3 times, I think, but Sterling's been the main man. I think Sterling and Shaw has been our main men this season. Pickford's been okay, he's been good, but I think Sterling's been better, and that's why Southgate should. Yeah, I don't blame Southgate for playing him a lot. Same with Grealish. I don't know why he doesn't play from the start, because Grealish is an incredible player. That's why Man City have gone in for him. That's why Man City have gone in for Kane. And then Rashford really disappointing, man. We were one kick away from actually winning that, and you hit the post. I thought when he put it that way, I thought it's going in. But when I saw the ball was going, that's when it wasn't going to be our day. It was fate for Italy though. They haven't won in ages, and Mancini's proven why he's one of the best managers in the world. He made City win their first Premier League. That is something. And I'm not surprised he made City win. That's when he was a manager. I'm thinking to myself, oh wow, Italy might have a chance of winning it. But when you see that Germany's manager was his last season, now I think he's retired from Germany now. I thought Germany were going to win. I thought it was going to be fate for them. Spain could have won it. There was a time when they scored 10 goals in 2 games. Well, 5 goals in 2. Well, you know what I mean anyway. And so yeah, rolled over to the a few tour games that's come up before the Premier League starts. Hopefully it becomes a good season for United. Hopefully anyway, no hopes. And you'll be seeing me doing a review next year of the Premier League. So yeah, I just hope I had to get my thoughts of the Euros out the way. And I shall see you guys in the next video, maybe in an hour or so. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your night, and yeah, peace out.